Hello students, welcome to Accounting 2402. This is Principles of Managerial Accounting. If you are listening to this lecture, congratulations. You have made it to week number 16. Round of applause. You have made it to finals week. Okay, now during this week, we only have one assignment due, which is your final exam. Okay, so we are in finals week. I don't believe that luck will help you pass your final exam. I believe that studying hard will help you pass your final exam. So I want to encourage all of you that before you even open the final exam, you have studied, okay? The final exam review was made available since week 15. You know exactly which kind of problems are going to be on the final. Please go back and review your homework. All of the problems on the final have been previously covered on your homework problems, so that way you can take notes, clearly understand how to complete each of the problems, and then you can do well on your final exam. Okay, let me go ahead and let me jump over to let me jump over to your managerial course in Blackboard, and then let me go into week 16 content folder. Okay, so I do have on your week 16 content folder, I have the review, which was made available since week number 15. You do have 2, 4, 6, 8 workout problems, and each of the workout problems is worth 25 points. So your total final exam is worth 200 points. That is 20% of your overall grade. Okay, and all of the problems highlighted here, you've already attempted them in your homework problems. This is not something new. This is not Ms. Mercado trying to fail us. No, I've made it really easy. I've given you these problems on your homework so you could practice. Now you're going to be able to, redo them again in your test to make sure that you have mastered these specific areas. Okay, so the homework was intended to help prepare you for the final exam. So now let's go back. I want to encourage all of you to please enter your different, if you're taking different classes, please enter the final exam week schedule on your phone, in an agenda. However is it that you keep track of important information? That way you don't miss out on the exam information or the exam window. Okay, I've had a lot of students in the past come and tell me, well, miss, since usually you made the assignments available Monday through Sunday, I thought finals was the same thing. And no, it's not the same thing. It's clearly outlined on your syllabus. I'm recording this lecture to let you know. I posted an announcement letting you know the window for the final exam will be between Monday, December the 7th at 8 a.m. in the morning through Wednesday, December 9th at 11 p.m. You have 3 full days to complete your final exam. I will not allow any extensions or makeups for missed assignments. Okay, so what's going to happen is you have 3 days to take your final. You have 2 attempts. I will keep the highest grade earned. Each attempt, you'll have 3 hours to complete each of your attempts. So once the window closes on Wednesday at 11 p.m., what's going to happen is I'm going to wake up on Thursday morning and I'm going to start calculating final grades, and I'm going to start submitting those final grades to the Office of Admissions and Records. Okay, because we have deadlines to meet. So I will be submitting final exam grades or final grades on Thursday morning. So I do want to encourage all of you, I have been saying for a couple of weeks already, to please review your Blackboard gradebook. If you identify any discrepancies or errors, please get with me before Thursday. That way I can look into it. We can clarify any issues, make any corrections. That way the final grade submitted is correct. Okay. Sometimes, the system makes mistakes and I don't know, what you got on a specific assignment, but you do because you were the one that completed it. So if you identify any kind of discrepancies, just please reach out to me. That way on Thursday that I calculate final grades, I know that all of the grades reflected for you are correct and that the grade that I'm submitting is also correct. Now the final exam is going to be over chapters 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, and 28. Okay, so make sure that you go back and review those problems on those specific chapters highlighted on your review. Now, during finals week, I will not be answering any content-related questions. Any content-related questions should have been answered last week or the prior weeks. Okay, so once the exam becomes available, You're basically on your own. I will not be answering any content related questions or clarifying any questions you might have on the content that was included in your review. Okay. So, like I said, make sure that you are familiar with the problems that I have identified that you're going to have on your final exam. Make sure that you go back to your prior homework. By now, you should have access to the solutions and feedback to your past assignments. And you're only going to be able to view that feedback or those answers if you completed the actual assignment. If you didn't attempt it, you didn't complete it, there's not going to be any feedback for you there. There's not going to be any answers for you there. So you're going to have to find an alternative way to study. But for those students that did complete your homework assignments, all you have to do is go back. For example, for problem 21.1, go back to your chapter 21 homework and then look for problem 21.1 algo. Usually I assigned algorithmic questions, and then study that particular problem because you're going to have something very similar to that on your final exam. So you'll be going through each of the chapters and locating the problem that you need to focus your efforts on. Okay? So that's going to be what's going to be going down on your finals week. You only have one assignment. You have 3 days to complete it: Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. No extensions, no makeups. Thursday morning, I wake up, I calculate final grades, and I submit them to the Office of Admissions and Records. Okay? So make sure that you are familiar, you are conscious that the final exam is due on Wednesday at 11 p.m. Okay? You have a link here. The final exam is on Cengage. Make sure that you have access to Cengage to be able to complete your final exam. Okay. At this moment, I want to thank all of you for your dedication and commitment towards the course. I know it's been a challenging semester. It has been one of the most difficult semesters for me in a personal level. And I know a lot of students have gone through their own struggles, either with COVID, with family members, with work, with their children being being homeschooled. I understand the struggles, and I really appreciate your commitment to continue moving forward and completing the course and giving it your all. Okay. I want to wish all of you a safe and relaxing winter break. We are not out of the woods with COVID. Just make sure that you take all of the precautions necessary to continue staying safe until hopefully they, release out a vaccine for it. But it was a great pleasure having you in my class. I hope to have you in future classes. And I hope that we can see each other. Hopefully we can, once you graduate, we can be able to have a face-to-face graduation ceremony, and I can be there and I can say, well, that used to be my student, congratulations. So I'm looking forward to all of those good times. So just take very good care of yourself. Study. Remember, if you do not earn a 70% or better on your final exam, please use the second attempt provided to try to improve your grade. The highest grade is retained. At this moment, I also want to remind all of you to register. If you have not done so already, please register for spring 2021. That way you leave for the winter break, and when you come back, the classes that you want or need are not full. That way you leave everything ready for a new semester. You don't have to worry about anything during your break. You can just enjoy and relax. So I want to encourage all of you to please register for spring 2021 before you leave for the winter break. Okay? So I look forward to having you all in future classes. I hope all of you enjoy your holidays. And that is it. Okay? Take very good care of yourself, and until we meet again, have a great day. Bye-bye.